Hi, my salty pecans. Happy Friday. Happy Houseplant and Cocktails Friday. On today's live, I'm going to just be here for a short amount of time. It is Good Friday, and I'm going to head over and have some dinner with the fam. In Haitian tradition on Good Friday, well, I don't know if it is like in, hold on. I don't know if it is the same for I think like maybe like American or even Black American culture, but for the Haitian culture, we tend to not, of course, consume anything meat based today. And I woke up, I completely forgot that it was even Good Friday. So what I actually did, so quick little backstory, since I'm working in the office every day now, I have just been habitually just packing my own lunches, just, out of convenience and out of ease. So I packed my lunch and I actually had a like seafood sort of lunch base, which was just perfect because I ended up still abiding by the Haitian tradition of not having any meat products today. So that's that. I'm gonna head over to the fam for dinner. I need to like water some of these plants really badly. I probably have to repot some of these plants as well. Um, they do. They, I think it might be time to give them a little bit of a bigger pot, or just put it in a container that has a plastic sort of holder situation. Because these are looking a little thirsty. A little thirsty this weekend. Luckily, I don't have too much going on. I usually like my weekends are usually packed. Fridays, I'm always here like, all right, y'all, I can only be here for X amount of time because I got like X, Y, and Z to do, which is kind of what it's like today also, but I'm not planning on going out and pulling a Felix and Mr. Sheffield, to be out on the town with their peeps. So for our little quick cocktail, I'm having some yummy sake. I ended up picking another one of these sakes up. My best friend, she gifted me one of them, and then I liked it so much that I actually re-upped on it this week. So I'm so happy about that. Let me give y'all a little nice Japanese sake. Cheers. Cheers. And I got my nails done yesterday. Changed the color, cut it down also. Mm. There is something about this sake that is just so smooth. It's so good. It's so delicious. Oh, so good. So, you're here, Mr. Sheffield. How are you? Welcome. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, the weather here in New York has just been so disgusting. It has just been, I don't understand. I'm like, do I live in the Midwest? Do I live in Chicago? Am I living in the Windy City? If it's not cold, it's windy and cold, or it's wet and cold. But there's so much wind. The weather doesn't make any sense. I'm waiting for spring to just show up. It's been spring for a couple of weeks now, and it just feels absurd. It's so annoying. I can't with the weather. My like I feel like I just recently kind of got better from a cold, and then this past week, hi Mr. Palacio, Mr. Sheffield, welcome. Let's see. Yeah, so like I just feel like this week I've just been so congested and stuffy. It's not even allergies. I literally have like a minor cold, and I don't even have enough like days of sick time because what was it, last week or the week before, I had to take a whole entire week off from work because I was that sick. I haven't been sick, like really sick, y'all, in over 2, 3 years. But being forced to come into the office and being in such close quarters with everyone else who's like sniffling, sneezing, having to take the public transportation again around a whole bunch of people, you don't know what they have, definitely has been compromising my immune system a lot this past month. Okay, they forced us to go back into the office March 16th. Today's April 18th, so a full entire month I've been going in the office now. And when I tell you, I feel like garbage. I feel like trash. Like all I want to do is just sleep in or be able to work from home, and they're not even like doing any of those accommodations. One of my coworkers, I don't want to like put their business out there, but one of my coworkers has an autoimmune disease, and luckily they allowed her. So during the fall, she caught like pneumonia on top of having an autoimmune disease. And her doctor, and at that time, we only had to go to the office once a week. So her doctor put in for her to actually work from home all 5 days a week. So she didn't have to do the one day a week. And this week, her her time expired, so she had to like come in, and then apparently like her supervisor, because there's different supervisors um in my department. There's, I think, maybe like 15 different supervisors to like oversee everyone. So her particular supervisor was just like, oh, all right, quickly. So she went back to the doctor, and her doctor gave her a note to extend her work from home stay. And her supervisor was just like, listen, I don't know, if it's gonna get approved, because we all have to like work from the office. And I'm like, this lady literally has a medical condition, and you all have the ability to accommodate people. So if you're unable to accommodate her literally life or death medical condition, and they're like, oh, you might have to like look for another job. That's just like complete bullshit. Complete bullshit. This government is going to go into the dumps at how the workers are being treated, and are not being cared for or considered. Everyone watching us, honestly, they're just laughing. We're laughing stock at this point. We're a laughing stock at this point. Just fire everybody who has been here allowing this country to operate. And then you want loyalty, and you want people to work hard, but you could give two F's about anyone's health or well-being, or literally just human, like zero F's given. So she was here for 3 days this week, and she had to miss today because she ended up getting sick. So yeah. So pretty much I haven't seen her since her birthday in December, but it was nice like being able to see her face, since we've all been back. But again, like she hasn't been in the office like since September, and I haven't hung out with her since her birthday in December. Yo, it's insanity. Senor Palacio said, yes, the weather has been crazy here. It's warm during the day and it's cold at night. Mr. Sheffield said, exhaustion. I'll post pictures tomorrow on IG. I'm wringing wet from sweat. Oh, you working out? You getting that good pump in. Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm someone like at work, even though I like sit for majority of the day, I have to like stand up for like periods of time. And I just like as I'm standing up working, I do know like leg workouts, upper body, like I be putting in, squats and work and all of that. So, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, it is your plant swap tomorrow. Oh my gosh, sending you good plant swap juju. Twinkle, 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 twinkle. Wishing you get like awesome plants, a lot of things that have not been in your collection, a lot of things that you've been eyeing, and vice versa for everyone else that's going out to support you, Mr. Sheffield. Twinkle, 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 twinkle. That's my good plant swap juju for you, okay? So yes, it is Good Friday. I am going to go have some dinner with the fam. Yesterday I went and I picked up all the like seafood and other accoutrements that we have for dinner for Good Friday. I'm actually very, very, very hungry. I'm very hungry. What I had for lunch today was it's my typical lunch. I'm a hyperfixation sort of person. I am a creature of habit sort of person. So literally what I have for lunch is hi CJ. Welcome. Look, this girl has been just wanting some attention from me since I came home. Since I came home. Yeah, so I'm like hyperfixation sort of person. I like to have my cucumber. I like to have my what is it called? I'm like blanking. Cottage cheese. I have my cucumber for my like greens. I have my cottage cheese. I have two boiled eggs. And then on my cottage cheese, I have either like the crunchy chili oil. I put like a quarter of a teaspoon of that on there because those things be a little oily. And that's just like my hyperfixation meal. And that's what I have for lunch, like every day. And it's so delicious. I look so forward to having it every single day. But I'm actually pretty hungry today. I'm like hecka hungry. Hecka hungry. She's she is such a crasher outer. Look at her. You should hear the purring. Ooh, the purr is real. Oh my gosh. You could run a whole like electricity mill with the power coming from this purr. Mm. Look, look, you see, she's content. Mm. Happiness. Go ahead and give a thumbs up to Jinx. Thumbs up, y'all, for Jinxie Poo. Oh man. So I'm happy that I'm home tomorrow. Like for the daytime, I'll be home tomorrow. I got a couple orders in. I kind of just went a little ham when it comes to like purchasing. Y'all, this whole like no spend situation that I told y'all at the beginning of the year that I was doing, every single month I have been spending. I have not spent since January started. So I love like home decor and like little by little I buy things, right? Especially for like the house because I find that I'm someone I guess I have expensive taste. Okay. So I picked up a rug. Let me actually go get it. Let me share it with y'all. Let me go get it and share it with y'all. I picked it up. Well, I ordered it. It is like from Brazil. Mm. Where my girls at? Where my girls at? All right, hold on, I'll be back. All right, I gotta be careful to not dox myself. Because, all right, I gotta stand like all the way back here to show y'all. Hold on. So this is a product from Brazil. I cannot wait. I'm gonna do like a deep clean of my carpet in my living room. Okay. So this is huge. This is like a 7 by 7 foot rug. But I have been wanting just like a hide rug. I'm a meat eater and I like taxidermy and animal stuff. So, and I wear leather, and I own some fur. So, sorry, PETA. And sorry for like people who don't like animal products. Anyways, I picked up this rug. It's so hard to show y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Let me move this a little bit. So I hope y'all seen that. So I'm very excited to add this finally like into my home decor. It's been a long time coming. Like I've realized like I know my taste ever since I was young. Like I've always known like what my style is, what I want my home decor to look like, what I want it to have, etc., etc. So, it's taking some time, some years to like buy some things and then, because like I said, I have kind of a more of an expensive taste in things and I like nice stuff. So I know nice stuff costs money, essentially. So thank you, Felix. Thank you. That was exhausting. So I am going to I have like a steamer, like a steam extractor that I'm going to use to just like deep clean my rug tomorrow that I already have in my living room, and then I'm gonna like layer this on top of it to give that vibe that I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm looking. Oh, I have a thorn. What the hell? What the hell? What the helly? What the helliante? What the helly berry? What the helly Burton? Ow, that hurt. Oh, so that is one of the things. And outside of that cowhide rug, I don't know if y'all are like part of the social media internet, you know exactly like what's going on with this whole tariff situation. But there's a website that is very popular, but it's new to me. Um, I only recently one time like ordered from them in its entire like popularity. It's a website called Shein. So because apparently of all like the whole tariff situation that's going on, um I decided, you know what? I'm just going to do like a little big purchase of some nicer going out things, some more nightclub things. I had to like I went through one of my closets and I found like just a whole bunch of stuff that I just have to get rid of. I tend to take really good care of my clothing. So when it comes to like donating, going through clothes, it's really hard for me to pick and choose like what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to like get rid of because everything ultimately is like it has a purpose. I'm like, oh, I can use this for that. I can use this for this, etc., etc. But I had to like really like force myself, like, no, Pam, you have not worn this in like 8 years. It doesn't matter if it's good quality. It doesn't matter if you've taken really great care of it. Get rid of it. Donate it. Like I'm more okay when it comes to like getting rid of clothes. If I know it's gonna go to someone, it's gonna go to a good home, and someone that person is going to use it. I have no problem with that. But when it comes to like putting it in like the donation bin, because a lot of those things, like they're tossed out. So I'm like, oh. And then I'm also the type of person who like my nose is getting congested. I feel like I have to blow my nose. I'm also the type of person who's like, in 5 years, I'm like, oh, I know what I can wear with this outfit. X, Y, and Z, top, pants, jacket, shirt. Oh, wait, no, I actually gave it away 7 years prior. Like I hate when those moments happen. So that's kind of another reason where I'm like, ugh, when it comes to like getting rid of clothes, like donating, downsizing, unless I know it's going to go to someone. Like I love giving like family clothes, my sorority sisters. Where the fuck is all of this coming from? There's like a whole bunch of like thorns on this damn chair. It should hurt. Oh. Oh. And it's always like the little thin ones that really, really hurt. Ow. What the heck? Ow, I'm just getting hurt. Oh my gosh. So that's that on that. So I got a couple of clothes. I got a new package that's coming in. Um I'm gonna go pick that up from the mailbox. And so I'm really excited to, you know, switch out some things. I have to go through. So I went through these two drawers here. I have to go through my other closets. Like, you know, I'm just a girl. I have about, so I have 5 like closets. Okay. And then I have 3 dressers. Okay. And then I have under the bed storage as well. So you can imagine for one human being how much clothes I have. I have shoes and heels, which I've managed to consolidate, and I put like all my shoes and my heels under the bed. Not including like some of the winter boots. Like my winter boots, they go in like the coat closet with my winter jackets and coats and stuff like that. Like my rain boots, all of those things that I can't store under the bed, those are out. But like heels, flats, more fancier shoes, those are like, they have their own space. That's a good idea. If you haven't worn something for a year, you donate it to the local church. That's what Senora Palacio said. That's a great. My churches, I don't even think they have like donation like centers. Oh, So this past weekend, quick little sidetrack, I went to the city and why did I go? Oh, I had to go pick up one of my favorite perfumes. 'Cause like I said, I'm on like a spending binge. So I went and I re-upped on one of my favorite perfumes. I'm sad because they didn't have the larger size, so I had to just buy two smaller ones. I hate that because I feel like I just waste more money getting the smaller ones instead of getting a larger one, but they didn't have it. So I got two of the smaller ones. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me, before I head home, let me do a little, diversion. And I ended up going to Chinatown and going to like one of my favorite little bakeries and picking up a couple of deliciousness from them. I love like red bean, like anything red bean paste. I love it. So I picked up this here. I picked up one of the century cakes. Two of them. I already devoured the other one because this was last week Saturday or Sunday. I went to last week Saturday. I went to go pick these up. I had another of the red bean paste that I've been slowly eating at. For the first time, I tried winterberry, I think, and then I got a couple of different like mochi flavors, like red bean mochi, mango mochi, like tarts. Like, oh, I love Japanese, Chinese like desserts. They're not overly sweet, it's not like riddled in sugar. They're just so, you just take your time and you eat it. And I'm not like a crazy huge like dessert person. Like I love cake. Granted, like I love cake. But when it comes to like Chinese desserts, they're very um mm, 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 sorry. So I just wanted to share that with you all. And yeah. Yo, like my body is like welting up from being poked by those cactus. Hair prickles. Hold on. Okay. That's my grow light. We use our grow light as regular mood light. Aha. Mm. I think that's where it's from because I can't think of what other plant it's coming from. Remember in that video that I did about this? So this plant is just drying more and more. I gave up on this plant. Like I don't even care anymore. What happens to that ficus alley at this point? It's stressing me out, and I don't like anything that stresses me out. So either the prickles are either coming from this, or for the opuntia. I definitely forgot how to pronounce it. It's either coming from. I think it's coming from this. Brought out the when I brought out the cowhide rug. So now I got to be careful because I don't want the cowhide rug to prickle me in the other room. But I think it's probably coming from this. The cowhide rug might have touched this. And yeah, so remember I was just like, oh, that's the only cactus I own. Negative, actually. I forgot about this big boy. Big boy. I totally forgot about my spiralis cactus. Remember this plant, though. Oh, it's giving me bunny ears. I completely forgot about it. Toots the goats forgot about it. So I actually have two cactus in my collection. And then I have one that Mr. Sheffield gave me. The Kabuto. Go forward. Be good. 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 Let's water you. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Technical difficulties. Oh. Oh, hold on, y'all. My bizad. My bad. Sorry, my peoples. Alright. And then I have this one that Mr. Sheffield gave me. The little Kabuto situation. Cutie patoots. Cutie patoots. Wait, what do you mean, Mr. Sheffield? They are very annoying, but Elmer's glue works wonders. Put me on. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Let your girl know. Have y'all tried these? They're the little containers that hold like cut open like stuff. So I got a little onion one. So for my onions that I already cut. And then it came with a little lemon one for my citruses. Because one thing I go through a lot are onions and definitely lemon limes every week. So hopefully, have y'all tried these? This is one of the many things that I like have purchased. Hi, Ruth. Never late. Okay. The party has just started now that you're here. Never late, darling. Never late. Oh, my goodness. Really? Okay. I'm going to put this on the screen. So essentially, you grab Elmer's glue and, with a separate little brush, you dip it, dap it on like on the little pricklies. So you dip it on these and then you pull it off. But doesn't that take away from the character of the thorniness of the plant? Doesn't that take away from it? Like, look at the stray one right here. Just chilling, ready to like poke me. Look at it. Maybe I should take away from its character. Annoying. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh, to pull them out of the skin. Got it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Can I tell you a little story? I went to, where was I? Was I in? Okay, so I was in Aruba like 2 years ago. Went to like vacation with the family. And we did like this whole like tour situation of like many different excursions. And I found like this like cactus pear forest, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, cactus pear. Let me get me some cactus pear. So I diverted from the group, right? It's like natural cactus pear, whatever. And when I tell you, I picked like two cactus pear and I was very like careful. I had like my napkin trying to pick it. When I tell you I had prickles all over my damn hands, I was so mad that like I had to go when I got back to like the hotel, I had to like go to one of the stores and buy a whole separate tweezer so I could like prick the cactus pear off. Um, they had like the merchants, at the different stops that were like selling things, and she gave me like, just like Felix said, um, she like gave me like some tape to like remove as much, I don't know where they came from. I don't know where they came from, but they somehow smuggled themselves out of the paper and like just attacked me for being so damn greedy, right? So annoying. But the merchant lady, she was just like, oh, here, da 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 da, just like, oh, my body is like so itchy. I didn't even get to enjoy them. There's so many, y'all. There are so many, like, singular ones. What the heck? Where did these come from? I'm literally thinking, like, where in this moment, in the last 36 minutes that I've been sitting here, did they come from? 100%, Mr. Sheffield. Cactus are armed and dangerous, okay? They said, if you're gonna eat me, you better work, bitch. They put my ass to work. I couldn't even enjoy it. I was so mad. I just took my frustration out and I just left it in the fridge. And then I threw it out before I left Aruba. So annoying, y'all. So annoying. Oh, but I want to like toss out some of my old books too. Some of like my cybersecurity, like cis, uh, networking, like books. I'm not gonna throw them out. I'm gonna put them in New York. We have these things called little libraries. So I guess like the individual, they petition to have like a library in a like a little tiny box library in certain locations. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those, put like my, also like, I don't know if I'm not gonna put like my study notes. I'm just gonna put like the books themselves, because I have a whole bunch of books that I really, they're just like sitting on the floor collecting dust and taking up space and just not making my space look pretty at all. And I really like want to come back on here and really do my like Friday night cocktails with y'all. Remember how I used to be like, all right, let's segue into the cocktail section. And I bring my little table. I haven't done that in quite a couple of months, in at least like 6 months. So I want to like bring that back. And the only way to bring it back is to like just get my space, which is fine. My space is fine. Um, but just like really plan it out. I really need to like plan things out. One thing that I'm appreciative of, I guess, working in the office is I kind of have a drive, a motivation, um, to recreate, like to be creative, because I'm not stuck in the same space all day, which is just crazy because I have technically less time now, but I'm just more inspired to create more content, to get back on here and film and edit. I haven't really done anything with like Instagram or other social media platforms because that's a whole nother monster within itself. But um, I want to get back on like posting on Instagram as well, posting here. My subscriber levels here have been like dwindling as well, which is, neither here or there. Like, what's a girl to do? Like, what can I do about that? But you know, the only way to um the only way to, move forward is to actually put in the work. All right. And that's just, I have that motivation. Usually I go through these in the spring, summertime. I get very motivated. And then when the fall, winter comes around, my productivity levels definitely always drop, as pattern, as history has shown. So I'm going to try to take advantage of the spring, summer excitement that I have. Mm, that was good. But Salty Peeps, I've been on here for about 40 minutes now. I am going to head over to the family to have some Good Friday dinner. I love, so for Haitian culture, we tend to have it with like white rice, white beans, uh, aged, like salted aged fish, not saltfish, but it's like whole fish that's cured, a cured old fish. So good. Beets, boiled eggs, salad, um, root vegetables. I'm salivating at the very thought. Salivating. And like I said, I only had some cottage cheese, cucumber, and I already had boiled eggs. But I got like super, 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 super fresh eggs yesterday. Eggs that don't need to be refrigerated. So they're like sitting on my counter, and I got like 30, like a tray of over 30. I think 30. Yeah, I think it was like over 30 for like that tray. Maybe like 40 eggs in that tray of like fresh eggs. So when I boiled them this morning, I had it for lunch. The yolk, what I tell you, was orange. Okay, orange. Because usually like even like the organic pasture raised eggs that I even buy from like the grocery store, the refrigerated one, it's not like bright like sun, solar, yeah, orange. It's like I'm orange. What's up? And then like the non-organic eggs, the white eggs are like, oh yeah, I'm yellow. The yolk is not even orange. The yolk is like yellow, but this yolk was less like, ooh, look at me. I'm natural. I'm from somebody's backyard type of like eggs. So, mm. All right, y'all. So let me go ahead and go get ready and head to the fams because I'm gonna try to like sleep early tonight. I'm so tired, y'all. I'm so tired. But with that being said, thank you so much, my salty peeps, for joining me tonight. If you're watching and you haven't done so already, please give this video a thumbs up and share, subscribe if you're just viewing from, the Himalayas. And I will see you all in this weekend's video. Love you all. Let's get going and enjoy your plant swap, Mr. Sheffield. Good plant swap vibes. All right. Good night, everyone. Happy Easter and Passover for everyone who celebrates.